regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is at the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Tulane's offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Looking for a gap. It's a box. Rossini able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a third down in the opening drive of this championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Riggs. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down, they're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. Setting the tone early for... They open the conference championship game with a pass. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. For the receiver.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
Ball handed to the running back.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. Now here he goes at the 20. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's a bunt. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also
he'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On the move now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Guzman. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And it's Tulane on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. it off. Running through the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receiver makes the catch inside the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up the screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That pass is caught. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks right and lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense. A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Memphis.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. That's reeled in. It's Riggs. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusts to that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He gets loose. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Some hard running there through a tackle. The freshman brought down after a nice run. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Cano. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Oh, man, what a really gutsy play here by this quarterback. Keeping it himself on fourth down, getting the yards he needs to pick up the first down. Good decision.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. And that pass is way up. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
But his coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Both carriers steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top here in the second half. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Right up by the receiver.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Using his legs, it's Guzman. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. They're going to scramble now. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door for the first and goal.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Memphis. They couldn't stop him there. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Memphis has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He's wide open. Look out. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Caught behind the line. It's a bunt. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yards. A new set of downs after that completion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Guzman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Chewing clock with the running game. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, hope they're all by himself. You hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. This time it's complete. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Running out of time in the pocket. Loose football. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Working clock with the ground game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Runs through the defender. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.